So I'm at Nightmares in Norfolk. Gave it a bad review I gave it a bad review last year, so let's see what it's like this year. Come on, my friends, let's go in. This event actually I'm the most apprehensive about, because they know me. I'm kind of infamous with them, so they know I gave them a bad review. So I'm quite on edge about what they're going to do. Are they going to hammer me because of who I am? I'm just a little YouTuber, but I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to go in and find out. I can't take you with me, so I'll tell you about it when I come out. I'm walking down this dark path. Looks like I'm going to go straight in, so I'm going to give you a chat about it later when I came out. Now, last time I was here, well, this is a completely different place, but last time I came, I gave this a terrible review. It was a really bad event, but I'm back. I'm going to give it another go. I'm here with an open mind, so I can see flashing lights and things. It already looks better, so I'm hoping for a good night. I would really like another good Norfolk event. So here we go. I'm going to go in. Right, so Nightmares in Norfolk, just done it. They've changed locations. They're now at the Coach and Horses here. They were down the road. I had a bit of a mix-up with not knowing where to go. It sent me to the old place on the ticket, so I went there. And then the directions on the Facebook just sent me to the village and not to the Coach and Horses. So it was a bit weird trying to find the right place to go. Looks like we've got cars working out where to go now, which is good. What am I going to say about this place? Right, so I'll talk you through it first. I first went into the Ghostbusters area. Now that was a kind of almost family orientated. They kind of like sent you through with a little meter thing they have, you know, sticks up and go. They tell you we're looking for ghosts. There's a bit of theming around there. There's not overly themed or anything like that, but we went into the first marquee, had a little bit of a spiel from a guy. Someone else came out, gave me a little bit of a jump. Not too much, but a bit of a jump, got me started. So the first little tent you went through was that, and there was a little smiler, a smiler cutout, or not a cutout, it's a model there. And then, oh yeah, the Stay Puft Marshmallow person gave me a jump. I didn't notice them behind me. They gave me a jump. And then, so I went out. Unfortunately, there was a chainsaw at the just as I came out, and that had run out of petrol just as or they couldn't get it started just as I came out. I'd never put someone down for something going wrong. That should have been a scare, and that would have been a good scare had it have worked. But I think they didn't want to start the chainsaw because you'd have known it's there, and that's probably the right thing to do. When I hear a chainsaw, I know that that one's coming. So yeah, I think having it off and wanting to start it when I came out rather than running so I could hear it was the best move. Unfortunately, it just didn't work for that moment. And then we moved into went into a saw. I don't think that was so good. I didn't really get any scares in there. I just walked through. Someone said I've got to go, and then I came through, kind of like walked through a little mazy bit, and then there was someone else standing there who ushered me out. They didn't really give me a scare. I would have liked to have given me a scare in there. The person at the end, I think they had the Billy face on. They didn't give me a scare, but I would have liked to. And I think there was a duck down bit in there I had to go through, and it would have been the perfect time to give me the scare as I came out of the duck down bit. I think that was right. It's getting a little mixed up, but then I went into in the outside bit. There was an outside area where they led you around the back of the field, and that was the scene of 28 days later, or 20, yeah, something like that. The zombies, they kind of like a couple of guys with guns got me to hold my hands up and checked me for, I don't know, infections. And that was a bit unnerving. They were quite harsh with you, so that was good. I enjoyed that. And then they told me I had to run past these zombies. Fortunately, I could see the zombies. I would have liked them to have been hidden, so I didn't know they were there. But yeah, running away. I don't like running at the best of times, so that was okay. And then we went into oh yeah, it was all the different horror people. We had Freddy and Jason, Michael Myers. I can't remember them all. I think there was the Leatherface in there with the chainsaw. That was really good. That's when the intensity started picking up. You had the people with chainsaws and lots of people coming at you. You didn't know where to go. I enjoyed that. They kind of like we had a strobe. I'm getting mixed up with tents, but there was a strobe with smoke in there. I think that might have been the last one I'm thinking of. But yeah, I'll move on to the last one, which was the clown one, which was quite unusual. I enjoyed that. If anyone saw the cursed video of a guy who gave me a bit of a hard time, it was quite nasty to you. There was more of that in there. There was a clown that was swearing at you, telling you were a piece of whatever, you know. I'll keep it family-ish. I'm not strictly family, but I'm not going to swear for the sake of it. So, but yeah, he was swearing at me and giving me a real hard time. He said my name, so he knew exactly who I was. Yeah, that was good. I do like. Well, I don't like it, but it's a scare event, so I don't. It's good when someone has a real good go at you and it's quite mean to you, quite nasty. How it's you don't know whether they're being real or what. It puts you on edge, and you don't like it. But that's all part of the experience. So that is a good thing, even though I didn't like it. Me not liking it is a good thing, if you get what I'm saying. And then he sent me towards another guy with a chainsaw, who then had me pinned against a wall, and there was someone else there, and it all got a bit extreme. It was kind of like, yeah, I wanted to get out of there. Oh, it was pretty scary. You had some scare jumps, you had some chainsaws around, and yeah, theming was okay. It was done in like 4 marquees and a little bit outside. Yeah, the theming was not nothing. It was far better than last year. They had stuff around, and I was going to mention the strobe and the smoke in the room in the tent. That is one of my favourite things about scare mazes, is when they have a smoke-filled room and they put the strobe going off at the same time. It's really disorientating, and you don't know what's going on. I'm glad they used that effect, because I really like that effect. So that was really good. And yeah, I think you can still see this as a budget event, and it's quite a short event, but I think the scares are there, there's intensity there, and compared to last year, it's a million times better. It's, you can't even compare the two events. So I think I'm quite pleased with the progress they've made. I was scared throughout. Well, through maybe halfway through onwards. After the zombies, then it got quite intense and like a real scare event. If they're watching now, I hope they do watch this video and see ways to improve. Yeah, I would like more of that intensity you had in the last two. Obviously, you can't use chainsaws all the time because you get a bit immune to it, but yeah, that's good. Something that I could say you could do that's quite simple is the hooded maze, a part of a hooded area. I did the curse where they there's people all around you, whispering to you, feeling surrounded with a hood on. It's quite very unnerving. That would be a good addition to this sort of thing. and quite a budget edition as well, because you don't need any theming when you've got a hood on. You can't see anything. You just got to follow a rope around. That could be good at this kind of event. Other editions, I don't know. I think obviously I'd like more theming. I think it was very good. They're moving their way up, and I hope next year this will double in size. And I think they were planned to have burger stalls and things like that. So having a hub area would be good. Something they are still calling a lot of the actors. I think they're still calling them mazes, but I think you've got to call the whole one thing a maze or an event. I don't think you can call each thing a separate maze, because I think they're too short to really call them a maze. It's more of an experience. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I've had a good. It's probably 15 minutes long. I don't know. I was on my own, so I moved quite quickly through things. But yeah, it was quite good. Very good improvement on last year, and yeah, I'm pleased with the production they've done, and I want to thank the team for having me back and not refusing me entry. And I'll be back next year to see what happens then. So from Nightmares in Norfolk, I hope you come down. I don't know if I'll get this video out before the event ends. I think we've only got 4 more days left, or 3 more days after this. So we're near the end of the Halloween period, and so I don't know if you'll get to see this before, but if you keep an eye out for it for next year, I definitely recommend coming down and having a nice time. I mean, it's not too expensive at the minute. I think it was £15 at the minute. They're selling tickets half price, I think. So you can get down here pretty cheap. So yeah, that's it for me. I think I've chatted about it enough, and that's it. So from Nightmares in Norfolk, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.